Hello friends and welcome back. Well, as promised, today I have a special video for you. We are going to be heading to Plympton, Massachusetts. We're going there because we are going to the market days at Mayflower Mercantile, and that just happens to be owned by Mike and Jen, who are from the show Houses with History on HGTV. Before we go, though, let's stop for a quick cup of coffee. It's kind of a drizzly day today. Now, you may or may not know, New Englanders love their Dunkin' Donuts, better known as Dunks. However, on the South Shore, there's another coffee place that is very popular, and it's called Mary Lou's. So, of course, we had to stop there and try it, and I really liked it. Don't tell anyone, but honestly, I preferred it over Dunks. Mayflower Mercantile is open every Saturday and Sunday. It's in Plympton, Massachusetts, and they do have special events there throughout the year. Today happened to be one of them. And like I said, unfortunately it was a drizzly day, but let's go on inside. Let's take a look around. The store itself is in the back of a recently restored 1827 twin chimney colonial. And as you can see, there were so many things to look at, and the way they had it set up and decorated, I just loved it there. I had so much fun. As I was checking out, who do you think came in but Mike and Jen? And I was beyond excited. I couldn't believe it. You know how it is when you meet someone in person that you've seen on TV? So I ended up going up to them, introducing myself, and we started talking, and they agreed to an interview. They had no problem with it. And I told them I would be sharing it here on our channel. So let's take a look around, and then we're going to go ahead and have a little chat with Mike and Jen. Well, hi friends, and you won't believe where I am. I'm here at the Mayflower Mercantile, and our friends here are having a beautiful, well, should we say beautiful? It's a little rainy.
That's okay.
Market days, and it's just, I'm so excited to be in the store, and look who I got to meet. I'm so excited. So tell us a little bit about your story and where we are today.
Sure. Yeah, well, I'm Mike, and this is Jen.
Hi.
Hi.
We're co-owners of Full Circle Homes, which is a full design and construction firm based here right in Plympton, right?
Right. And we've been doing this for, I don't know, 14, 15 years.
Something like
since
that.
we've been together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The time
Bless
goes
your
by
heart.
really quickly. Jen handles all the design. I do all the construction and oversee our team with that. But right now, we're in one of the examples of the projects that we've done. This is at 4 Mayflower Road in Plympton.
Yes.
This is an old federal colonial that goes back to 1830s. It was actually
1827 to be
right.
precise.
That's
Wow.
right. This is
Martin Perkins.
Martin Perkins. He actually built this as a wedding gift for his wife. At the
Oh my
time.
gosh.
There's some beautiful inlay woodwork inside that
Oh my
was now the
gosh.
living room. And we actually uncovered an arched fireplace in there. It was blocked by this very modern
Gas
oak
insert. Yeah.
gas insert.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we were
Oh
so
my
excited when we
gosh.
found that.
But I mean, this house had basically been abandoned. It hadn't been lived in. Everything was overgrown on the property. There was
Yeah.
3 feet of water in the basement, but it had good bones.
Right.
So Jen and I, after trying to acquire it for about 2 years, took it on. We saved every bit of it possible, and then redid it over an 8 or 9 month period.
That is when I learned how to save antique windows, actually.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, wow.
I did 33 windows, or 30-something windows on the house.
Actually,
We need to
All-
chat.
You have them laid
I
out right
had
here in
them
the
all
store.
laid out in here. This was the barn before, and salvaged all the antique glass.
Wow.
From other windows that we had on the property. There were some
Yeah.
in the barn. I just saved them all and
Yeah, yeah.
cut myself quite a few times.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
And it was
gosh.
a real
But,
good lesson in trying to save things,
Right.
build
Yes.
our own skills, and then we disassembled the barn that was here. This was one of the
Yeah.
animal barns. There was actually a kid's bedroom upstairs where they had a turkey
wow.
and everything.
Turkey living in
it
there.
was crazy, yeah. But it was in such bad shape that we had to actually take it apart. So we didn't demo it. We carefully disassembled it all.
Yeah.
And then rebuilt this structure as our store, which is this is the Mayflower Mercantile, which is a recreation kind of a historic general store. And the whole reason we did this was to kind of bring that back into the community so that the community had a central place to gather. And this is all our antiques, all locally produced goods from small vendors, most of them, either in Massachusetts, right around us, or in greater New England. And it's really meant to celebrate New England and the communities that it's known for.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you open year round, or what are your hours?
We are. Yeah, we're open Saturdays and Sundays, so just weekends.
Okay.
10 to 5 on Saturday, 11 to 5 on Sundays. And then we do artisan fairs in the parking lot every so often, usually once a month.
Okay.
And then we do one bigger fair at our 1707 house just down the street in the fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that has 60 to 70 vendors, food
Oh my
trucks,
goodness.
music,
Antique
do
cars,
house tours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Petting zoo,
Yeah,
things like
that's
that
really
for
fun.
kids.
Wow.
That's called Mayflower Market Days.
Okay.
So it's a little extension of the store and celebrating all our artisans over there.
Yeah.
Antique vendors too, of course. We love
Very
to bring
fun.
more antiques in so
Yes.
that we can just, well, at least me, I can hide them in the barn when Michael's not looking.
This is why I like you, honey. We can relate.
And then all of this is what led to the show that we had on HGTV, which was Houses with History. That was
Yes.
2 seasons, and it shows a lot of the work that we do. But one of the projects that was featured was the 1707 house, which is a 320-year-old farm property.
Yeah.
We're only the 3rd family to own it.
Wow.
still
That's
in the
amazing.
Yep.
Amazing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Now, you do have an online store too, don't you?
We do.
And
Yes.
how would our friends find that?
That is www.mayflowermercantile.com.
Perfect.
And you can get most of our items on there. Sometimes the bigger antiques aren't on there, but you could always call us if you see something you like.
Yay! Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing part of your story. I'm so excited I got to meet you.
Well, thanks for coming in.
That
We
was
really
so
appreciate it.
fun. Yes, and it's just such a great store. It really is. I came out with a bag full.
That's what we like to hear.
So I will let you get back to work for now. They have a busy day ahead of them. So thank you so much for giving me your time. I appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it.
Yes. After leaving the Merkantile, we decided to take a little drive around Plympton. We came across this very cool old cemetery. It was amazing. I actually got out and walked around a little. And then we decided to take a drive around. I actually looked up some of their homes. They have 3 that they rent out as an Airbnb. These homes are ones that were on their show that they had renovated, and as I said, 2 of the 3 are in Plympton. The third one happened to be in Sandwich, which is where we were staying, and we actually drove by it on our way home. I hadn't realized that was theirs. So I'm just going to share a few pictures here of their homes, and I will put a link below the video to their website where you can get all of the information. It's fun to be able to look inside the homes too on the website. And next time we're in the area, I am definitely going to be seeing if any of the homes are available for us to rent. I would love to be able to stay in them. It's just which one. It would be hard to choose. On our way out of town, we happened to spot this house, and there was a sign in front that said Full Circle Homes, which is them, and they were in the process of moving this house, so another project. How fun was that? This is their home in Sandwich that we happened to pass on the way to our Airbnb. Again, maybe one I will look into next time. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video and your little tour of Plympton, meeting Mike and Jen, and take a look at their show on HGTV. It's fun to watch. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.